If you can put your defender under the goal, then two good things happen. First, your shot is as close to the basket as possible. And second, the rim and the net will provide you with added protection against having your shot blocked. The shot blocker will hit the rim or hang his hand in the net if he tries to go after the ball. Hunt the horizontal seam between the top and bottom defenders in the zone. There's also a vertical seam in some zones like this 1-2-2. Wait for the ball to go up top and then break into the seam. One of the most vulnerable areas against the zone is the short corner. It's defined as the triangle drawn from the block to the midpoint between the lane and the arc. Work behind the zone and attack the short corner when the baseline defender goes out to the wing. We'll look at the actual moves used to attack and score from this position in Chapter 9. The best players not only have great effort, they have intelligent effort. They know where to pick their battles. Here are the best places and best ways to get open against a man-to-man defense. Anytime you set a screen, you have an opportunity to get open. Defenders of both the screener and the cutter are going to alter their positions in an attempt to handle the situation. Whether they switch or not, you have a chance to catch one of them out of position, seal them behind you, and receive the ball. Here are a couple of examples. You find yourself setting a cross screen for a teammate. After the defense plays the cutter, open up and seal the remaining defender. Simply catch, go up, and use the rim for protection. Or maybe you see the chance to post up before your defender does. While he's handling the down screen, catch him off guard, step through a reverse pivot, get your seal, and call for the ball. Sometimes you can fake the screen away, and if your defender comes with you, he's vulnerable to be sealed. Here, she's defended on the baseline side. And here, he's defended on the top side. When the ball is being passed from the wing to up top, there is a prime scoring opportunity down the center of the lane, north-south. So often, perimeter players have a habit of swinging the ball east-west without looking north-south down the gut of the lane for your duck in. Great post players almost have a sixth sense about where the ball is going to be passed and how they can position themselves to take advantage of it. Beating your opponent to the position is a habit. Learn to anticipate where the ball is going and if it can see you. Then make your move before the defense changes his position. Now, based on your defender, there are three ways to execute the duck in. If your defender is the type who doesn't turn but stays in an open stance to the ball, quickly collapse his arm bar with your top hand and swim over with the baseline arm. Exaggerate the swim to draw the official's attention away from your other hand. Step through and sit down. Step toward the baseline as if you're going behind your defender. If he turns with you, his back to the ball, then take a cheat step with your top leg, hit and lift his arm on the triceps with your baseline arm, and step all the way across his body with the baseline leg. If you don't use a cheat step, many times you only get half a seal and the defender can recover. The cheat step is a short step with your top leg to get you closer to your defender. Using the cheat step allows you to step completely across the defender with your next step. If your defender tries to chest you or in some way gets body to body with you, then plant your top foot between his, reverse pivot, and spin to your wide, low, invisible chair stance. Keep the defender under the goal if you can. Usually, a good defender will play off of you when the ball is on the other side of the court. When the ball is passed to your side, he's going to return to get defensive position on you. The principle here is to go make your seal while he is still in helping position. What I mean is to step toward your defender while the ball is in the air, make contact while he is still deep in the lane, and open up for the ball. Don't wait and let him get proper positioning. Go get him. Now, if you have the space to step through with your bottom foot and shoot or swim your arm over, then you can turn and make your seal without taking your eyes off of the ball. But if your defender sees you or feels you and begins to find his way around you, a reverse pivot to either side will allow you to maintain contact and complete your seal. The ball is up top and headed to your side of the floor. Start the classic leg whip by taking a cheat step between his feet with your outside foot. Now follow up by whipping your inside leg and arm across his body. Try to get the back of your leg on his thigh. If you can, then you have him beat. If you don't take the cheat step, you'll not get completely across his body. That leaves the defender with an arm and a leg in the passing lane, and you're not open. The ball is on your side of the floor. Give up battling and face your defender. Many times the defender will also stop battling, thinking that you've given up. When he comes out of his aggressive defensive stance or simply loosens up and gives you space, then step through and post. A similar way to create space is to put your head down like you're resting on your shorts. This makes your defender relax, and your head creates space for you to step through. Here's the main principle when cutting to get open. If the defender presents you with an arm bar, press it down and swim over. If the defender goes body to body with you, reverse pivot and roll into your seal. If you're away from the ball and cutting to it, you're going to have to battle through a good defender who may chest you or ride you with an arm bar off of the line of your cut and away from where you want to go. If you wait until you're halfway across the lane to begin your move, then it's going to be a tough battle. Set up your man by faking the cut behind him, then read and react with these moves. If the defender meets you with an arm bar, push it down and swim over with your other arm. As you swim, take a big step like the leg whip from earlier. Sit down and get your position. Remember to demand the ball with your hands. This time, the defender tries to stand you up or chest you off of the line of your cut. Plant your bottom leg between his and then use a reverse leg whip as you spin. Get the seal, show target hands, catch and score. You might need a combination. The defender counters your swim move by chesting you body to body. Plant your baseline foot, get your arms up where the official can see them, drop step the top foot while you reverse pivot, and roll into a good posting position. These two moves are much like the two we used going east-west from block to block. Fake a cut to the weak side of the goal as if you're going for a lob or an alley-oop. If the defender moves to armbar, you push down the armbar and swim over with your other arm. Then shoot to the ball with target hands. If he tries to bump or chest your cut, use the same reverse leg whip from 2 sections earlier. Once you've got him pinned, call for the ball and finish. If you're being fronted and there's no chance for a lob, don't give up. Here's 4 possible moves that could win you the position. The defender will often pin you against the invisible wall of the 3-second violation in the lane. If you feel like he's off balance, quickly step back, release the pressure, and as he stumbles to regain balance, step around and post up. If his arms are up, duck under one of the arms, step over his leg, and raise up to a good posting position like you're doing a squat in the weight room. Your legs are stronger than his arms. Release, go away from the ball,